My name is Tim Hornbecker. I have been working with people with intellectual and developmental disabilities for almost 42 years. Why did I get started? You know, my cousin at the time, and actually 54 years ago, was diagnosed with being mongoloid, they use the term. And then, of course, it went to mental retardation, and it went to Down syndrome, and now we use the term intellectual disability. So times have changed, language has changed, but my aunt and uncle were very, very firm in those days at making sure that even though the doctors had put her in an institution, they said, no, you know, she's going to be part of our family. And so she's always lived with her 7 brothers and sisters. My aunt and uncle have passed away, but they were responsible for getting the Lanterman Act signed. My aunt was president of CAR at the time, which was formerly the ARC. And you know, with that kind of background, it's sort of, how could I help but not being an advocate? So I actually started off in 1970 as a special ed teacher. And from there, I've just worked with other nonprofits, and especially with the ARC organization around the country. And so I have actually gone from teacher to job coach to executive director to just retiring as CEO for the ARC of San Francisco. And yet I still have the label advocate, and I'm hoping my aunt and uncle would be proud, because what I've seen over those years is when I started out teaching years and years ago, I also had a kindergarten class, and I made sure that kids with special needs were included, because people needed to learn from each other that disabilities are okay. You know, everybody has a disability of a sort. And so if there's a richness of different values and people accepting, especially as young children. I've had a career of advocating, and I thought I was retired, but now I have 2 other part-time jobs, one with the ARC of California in Sacramento as a part-time advocate and a community organizer. And then also I go around doing quality assessments of persons that are living in facilities that they've moved out of institutions and they're now in group homes of sorts. Our society in general has so much to learn from those who know how to live a day at a time and who are actually part of the society. They know them at the local Starbucks. They don't know me. You know, that's the kind of impact they have on people's lives. That's what I'd like to see continue.
This is one of a series of interviews with persons or family members who use services for seniors or persons with disabilities. We would like to thank seniors and individuals with disabilities and their family members. If you would like to view more videos on this topic, please visit our website at ccltss.org.